This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Is it advisable to buy a watch before signing up for an extended waiting list? This is a frequent concern among watch enthusiasts and buyers, who often wonder about the process of joining the list and how to bypass the hassle of acquiring their desired timepiece. While it might appear straightforward to purchase a watch from a leading luxury brand, the reality is quite the opposite. The reason for the waiting times when purchasing a Rolex watch is the immense popularity of the iconic models. Rolex produces relatively limited quantities each year, which are far from meeting market demand. Simply put, demand consistently exceeds supply. But what makes the Swiss manufacturer's luxury watches so popular? Over the years, Rolex has established an unparalleled reputation. The brand's watches are globally recognized for their exceptional quality, technical precision, and strong design. Additionally, they have demonstrated remarkable value stability, making Rolex products appealing to investors as well. With the rise in popularity of luxury watches over recent years, the demand for many Rolex models has greatly exceeded supply. Customers have faced wait times stretching over several years for the notorious Rolex waiting list, and some authorized dealers would not even add new names to the list if they maintained one at all. However, in 2024, the Rolex waiting list is starting to become somewhat more manageable. We all know that getting a Rolex is not as simple as strolling into a store and selecting one. The wait can sometimes feel longer than a movie marathon. Fortunately, we are here to help you navigate the process and find those shortcuts. In this video brought to you by the Luxury World, we will offer an inside look at a Rolex authorized dealer, uncovering the real wait times for 6 highly sought-after models. If you are wondering how long you will be waiting, we have gathered all the essential information you need. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, we highly recommend doing so to keep up with our future videos. Rolex Submariner. If you're considering the Submariner without a date display, your wait might not be as lengthy. The Submariner remains a favorite among Rolex fans, with wait times varying depending on the model and dealer availability. Some models, like the classic black Submariner or the Submariner Date, could be on your wrist within a few months to a year. However, more sought-after versions, like the green bezel Rolex Submariner Hulk, could have you waiting up to 3 years or more. Interestingly, the no-date Submariners are less in demand, and dealers often keep about 10 to 20 in stock annually, depending on their size, so you might get lucky and find one available for immediate purchase, like stumbling upon a hidden gem in a vast ocean of choices. If the steel Submariner Date, such as the popular reference 126610LN, has caught your attention, be prepared for it to sell out quickly, much like the last slice of pizza at a party. And if you are drawn to the flashier versions in steel mixed with yellow gold or the luxurious renditions in white or yellow gold, expect a potential 3-year wait. Rolex Yacht-Master. Turning our attention to the Rolex Yacht-Master, the waiting lists for this model are a bit more relaxed compared to the rush for a Submariner or GMT-Master. The 37mm versions, available in stylish combinations of steel and rose gold, tend to fly under the radar a bit more. The Yacht-Master blends sportiness with elegance, keeping it in demand but not overwhelmingly so. Retailers might stock just 5 of each reference annually, but these are not the major crowd pullers that other models are, often leaving you with a wait time of no more than 6 months. Sometimes, if luck is on your side, you might even walk into a store and leave with one on the same day, especially if you are a new customer. As for the 40mm Yacht-Masters, they seem a bit more interesting but still do not generate the same buzz as the Submariner. Typically, you are looking at a wait of about 6 to 12 months. The silver lining. Whether you are interested in the steel or rose gold versions, retailers are generally welcoming to newcomers, even those without an extensive purchase history. Rolex Daytona. Starting your journey with a Rolex Daytona is like trying to score tickets to the hottest concert of the year everyone wants in, but not everyone gets a front-row seat right away. The Daytona is a prized piece in the Rolex collection, sought after by both collectors and newcomers. Depending on the model you're after and the current inventory, your wait could range from a few months to what feels like an eternity. Take, for example, the yellow gold Daytona with its eye-catching green dial, famously worn by John Mayer. Acquiring one of these can feel like searching for a mythical creature, with wait times extending up to 3 years. If you are eyeing the sleek steel Rolex Daytona Panda with its crisp white dial and sharp black subdials, be prepared to embrace patience. It could take anywhere from 18 months to 3 years. Dealers typically receive only about 10 of these annually. However, if you are more flexible and eager to enter the Daytona scene, aiming for the gold and steel versions might be your shortcut, with wait times generally ranging from about 6 months to a year and a half. Rolex Datejust. Moving on to the Rolex Datejust offers a breath of fresh air if you are tired of the long waits typical of other Rolex models. With its timeless and elegant design, the Datejust generally has shorter wait times, especially compared to the more hyped sports models. If you are not too particular about specifics and want a Rolex on your wrist quickly, the 31mm Datejust might be your best bet. It is mostly worn by women and is not in high demand, so you could even leave the store with one the same day. Stepping up to the 36mm Datejust, which is more popular, you're looking at a wait time ranging from a few weeks to 6 months, depending on your choice of materials and bezel style. For those who prefer a larger watch, the 41mm Datejust is the one to watch. Despite its popularity, wait times usually stay under 6 months, as dealers receive around 60 of these annually, almost as if they have a secret stash reserved for eager buyers. And here is some good news. Getting a Datejust does not require a long-standing relationship with the retailer. It is pretty much an open invitation. Rolex GMT-Master II. It is hard to find a watch enthusiast who has not dreamed of adding a Rolex GMT-Master II to their collection. First launched in 1954, these watches now feature the impressive caliber 3285 movements and come in several styles, each with its production numbers, popularity, and wait times. Take the Rolex GMT-Master II Pepsi, for instance. This striking steel watch with its blue and red bezel reaches lucky buyers about 12 to 25 times a year, meaning you could be wearing one in as little as 18 months, even if you are new to the collector's circle. For something more refined, the all-gold root beer version, with its elegant brown and black bezel, is less in demand, which makes wait times shorter. If you are after a bit more flair, the two-tone root beer or the Batman model with its distinctive blue and black bezel could have you waiting about a year. However, if your heart is set on the white gold Pepsi, prepare for a long wait. Only 1 or 2 pieces reach dealers each year, with wait times extending beyond 3 years. And for the ultra-rare Pepsi with a meteorite dial, it is like waiting for a celestial event. Some dealers see it only once in a great while. Opting for this stunning white gold model means you are in it for the long haul, possibly 5 years or more. It might be a suitable time to get cozy with your local dealer. Rolex Oyster Perpetual. As we wrap up, if you are looking for a Rolex that will not break the bank, the Rolex Oyster Perpetual is often a smart choice. Depending on the size and specific design, these models are among the more accessible options in the Rolex lineup. Take the 36mm Oyster Perpetual, for example. It is somewhat of a hidden gem. Retailers typically receive between 5 to 10 of these annually, making them less available than the more popular 41mm version. If you are eyeing the 36mm, expect a wait time of 6 to 12 months. However, here is a quick tip. If you are after one with the Tiffany blue dial, it might feel like trying to score tickets to a long sellout concert. What are your thoughts on the topic we shared in this video? Please let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for future updates. Thank you for watching Luxury World, and we eagerly anticipate your participation in our upcoming videos.